how to determine the current operating system in a Jenkins pipeline. Here's today's starting point. I have a Jenkins LTS controller version 2.401.1. Attached to this controller, I have two agents. I have a Linux-based agent and I have a Windows-based agent. Now, how are we going to go about determining what the operating system is for our agents? Because that's what we're concerned about, is what operating system is actually running the steps that we have in our pipeline. The step that we're going to use is the isUnix step. And what this tells us is if we are running on a Unix-like system, whether that's Linux or Mac OS or other variations, or we're not, meaning we're running on Windows. So with isUnix, we get back a true if it's Linux, Mac OS, or a false if it's Windows. So let's go over to our controller and let's create a new job. We'll call this test isUnix. We'll go to pipeline and click OK. And then here, let's go ahead and paste in a sample job. Now the sample job's pretty straightforward. We've got two stages. We've got a stage where we're checking for isUnix within our when condition. So that means anytime that we're on a non-Windows based agent, what we should see based on this isUnix, we should see on a Unix based agent. However, if it's not Unix in the second stage where we're saying when not expression return isUnix, then we'll see not on a Unix based agent. Now for this very first run, I'm using agent any. So that means it's going to decide whether to run either on my Linux-based agent or on my Windows-based agent. For this first run, I don't care. So let's go ahead and click on Save, and then let's click on Build Now and see what happens. If we take a look at the output of 1, we can see here that it's selected running on Windows. Therefore, the stage Unix was skipped due to the when conditional. And then once we landed on the Windows agent, because that was the agent that the agent any chose for us, then we see the echo out of not on a Unix-based agent. So let's go in and modify the job. And instead of using agent any, let's modify that to use the label for that Linux-based agent. So instead of any, I'm going to say label. And I know that the label for that node is Linux. Let's click on Save and then click on Build Now. And what we can see here from the output of run 2 is that we are running on the Linux agent. Therefore, we're echoing out on a Unix-based agent. But then we see on the second stage, in the when not isUnix, we can see that it was skipped because we were currently, for this run, on a Unix-based agent. If you have any questions or comments, you can reach out to us on Twitter at CloudBees. If this video was helpful to you, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to CloudBees TV yet, why not? Take a moment, click on that subscribe button, and then ring that bell, and you'll be notified anytime there's new content available on CloudBees TV. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.